Hello, I'm going to use a metronome for these pieces, and this is so helpful to practice with. It's the best thing to having your own personal conductor in your room. And we're doing pages 30 and 31 in Essential Elements. And so this first piece, number 116, Song for Maria, is in D major. So D major scale works best for these two pages. And I'm going to set the metronome for 67. Okay, now number 116 has a new thing. We're starting with a pickup note. So if you look at the first measure of 116, there's only one note in it. So the one note comes on the last beat of the measure, beat 4. Now if you look at the last measure only has 3 beats in it. So the other beat in that measure is at the beginning, very beginning. So we're going to start on beat 4, and if you notice, it has an up bow above it. So we're going to start with an up bow this way. Up bow. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do that again. Just a minute. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And that's that one. Now, number 117, the Banana Boat song, has a different pattern, a different roadmap for the music. So this one, you play all the way through till you get to the very end. And if you notice, it has just a very light double bar, and it says DC al fine. The DC means da capo, which means go to the head of the piece. Like decapitated, right? The head. So da capo, go to the head of the piece, and then the al fine means that you stop at the fine. So it looks like fine, but it's Italian, so it's said fine. And so you play at the beginning to the fine, and then you're done with the song. So here we go. Here's our my metronome is set at 67. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. Going on. Second line. That's the song. So we start back at the beginning there, and then we end at the hard double bar, the dark double bar at the fine. Okay, number 118, Firo Lira Lira, is in 3/4 time, and we have 2 sharps. Let's see, it doesn't have any slurs in here, but it does have a tie. I hope you got the slurs in the Banana Boat song. And we're going to change our metronome to 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you look at the first measure only has 2 beats in it. So that means we have to start on beat 2. So we start on beat 2, and then the other beat in the first measure is at the end, is at the very, very end, where you only have one beat in that measure at the very end. Okay, so I'm going to play the A line. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, rest. Second line. 2, 3, rest. Last line. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, now I'm going to play the B line for the violins and the violas. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, rest. Second line. 2, 3, rest. Last line. 2, 3, 1, off. Okay, make sure you know what those notes that are over on your G are. And let me do the cello part. Let's see. All right. Cello part for Fira Lira Lira. Okay, so this is the cello part, the B line. Let me just check and see if this is the same as the bass part. It is. Okay, so this is the cello. Oh, except for the last two measures. Okay, I'll play the bass part too in a minute. All right, here's the cello part. Remember, we start on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. Rest. 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 Half note. Last line. Rest. Half note. Rest. Rest. 2, 3, 1. Off. Okay, so that's the cello part, the B line. Here is the B line for the bass part. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Rest. 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 Next line. Rest. 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 Half note. Rest. Half note. Rest. And that's it. Okay. And on the next page, we have Jingly Nona. Oops. this is in 4/4 time, so I'm going to change it back to 4/4. Okay, and it's allegro. My metronome's set at number 94. Okay, and this is number 125, Jingly Nona. And let me find the violin part for it. Okay, 125. This also starts on beat 4. This is an upbeat or a pickup note. And if you'll notice, it's an up bow. So we're going to go this way first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slower. Second line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last line. First ending. Second line. Fourth finger. Last line. Keep your finger, third finger down. Second ending.